What's up guys, I'm PauseBuild and welcome to this Let's Play of the Jurassic World Evolution 3 campaign. In the previous video, we started an avian reptile zoo in Las Vegas, and in this video, we're continuing that zoo and starting to breed some flying reptiles. We've got 2 more males and another female. And it does look like these guys are missing a bit of arid, so I'm gonna take some of the water away, I think, and put more arid in. There's quite a lot of water in here. Okay, now they seem happy. They've got plenty of everything. Nice. And the fish is good at 2 of 2. We still need 2 fish, so that's fine. We don't need a 3rd one yet. You have no power. Oh, true. Where I put the power? Now, you need to be here, but I think this power source could be moved. I just temporarily put it here. We do need a better power source generally.
We have detected power outages.
No, I think it doesn't to stay there, actually. We need a better power source anyway. So I wonder whether we research that. Is that in... That's probably in, like, some kind of infrastructure, isn't it? Let's go operations. Power 2. That would be good. If someone can be better at logistics... Let's do that. Okay, let's train up our logistics guy then in that case. Where is our staff area? Let's view our scientist and train him up. Oh, he's unavailable. Oh, he's doing a task. Of course he's unavailable. Yeah, he's on an expedition. We're going to train him up to be better at logistics, and then we're going to get a better power system in place. For now, we're just going to put another backup power generator over here, which is quite expensive, but... it is what it is, you know, if you need it, you need it. And that should massively help, because now we actually have, like, everything open. Yeah, we've got 100% of everything. So, that, yeah, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. We just needed some actual, like, running lights in the hotel for people to use it, which isn't crazy. So now everyone's going to go into the hotel, which will help our overall score. We've got some awesome scenery everywhere. I feel like this is shaping up quite a lot. They're complaining about the lack of space. Ah, right. So maybe we do need the medium-sized ones. Okay, let's have a look. So they are at 345 out of 400. So they're not full, but we are getting there. Oh, and there's 119 overcrowded guests. Ah, does that mean that we're full then, if we've got overcrowding? Or maybe they want it to be lower. I'm not 100%, but it does seem like 119 overcrowded guests, they'd like bigger amenities. So we can maybe put some more in then. For now, though, let's get this done. So we got our person back. Let's sell these for a bit of extra cash and can get Edmontosaurus up to 50% if we can. So that'll take us to 51. That'll take us to 64. And we may as well do this one as well, just because we've got the space in the extraction slot. So let's do that. And we can put just our main genetic scientist on it, and he'll do it on his own. Now, let's go into the staff center, and we can get Smith and train him up to be better at logistics. And we should now have enough to go into operations and get the next level of power, because it's super expensive having the other one. So let's get these guys on it. It's 500,000 though. Wow, that's very expensive. We don't really have the money for it right now. Let's hang on until we make a bit more money. Okay, the fossil extraction is complete, and we've just finished this contract. So we should now get a ton of money. Yeah, we've got loads of cash, and +2 towards these guys liking of us. I can't remember what that's called. But before we upgrade the power network, I think the next thing we should be doing really is getting some breeding going on in here. So I want to breed all of these dinosaurs if we can. And we have now unlocked the flying reptile nest area. So let's place this in here. Oh, we can place a custom as well. No way. Wow, and we can decorate it ourselves. That is actually amazing. Okay, maybe we try that. Let's give it a go. So we're going to place one in here, right here. I don't want it to be in the viewing area too much. Let's put it facing like 90 degrees towards them. And then we can add stuff to it.
The site is getting more impressive by the day. But
look at all these items.
Diversity within
that
our
is
population
crazy.
Would provide both scientific and entertainment value. That
so
should
much
be our
stuff
next
in
target.
here. We can have dinosaur eggshells. That's amazing. Okay, let's make a little nest in here. Whoa, look how huge these rocks are. That's awesome. You can make like mountain ranging with these. Okay, anyway, right, let's get back to this. I need to stay on task. Let's do this. Okay, I've just makeshift made this. I feel like that's quite cool though. Annoyingly, you can't move the actual nest higher up because I would have loved to have done that. And then we could have had like it on a cliff or something. That would have been really cool. But I don't think you can move the actual nest itself. That has to stay on the floor. But we do have to have some restrictions, so that's kind of fair. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to click on this. I'm going to make it a blueprint, and we can create a new blueprint. So let's call this arid nest. And it's a very arid nest. And then we can add tags to it, I think, and make it kind of appropriate. So I'm just going to add a few tags now. Okay, I think these tags are right, because we've got the nesting aviary, organic, Jurassic World, rocks, foliage. I think that makes sense. And then we can create the blueprint and then upload it to the workshop, and you guys can use it in your parks as well. So your blueprint's been successfully created and added to the build menu for placement. So I'm going to add that to the workshop, and then if you want to use this in your parks, you're very welcome to do so as well. Now we've got it, let's actually use it as well. So we can hopefully create a plan and select a male and a female. We've got fertility modifiers. Ooh, some of them aren't very good as like their base chance. The males are very good at breeding. Some of the females aren't as good. So let's select this first male. Oh, and this female here actually has a much better chance. So I think you can see them highlighted in green. I'm going to go for that one there and then start a program for them. 64% chance there, so that's not the worst. And we need to assign a scientist to this. Let's get Vasquez on it because she's really good at that kind of thing. She's great at the welfare stuff. So for 100,000, we can try breeding them and see what we get. Okay, we get the results soon. And the nest has been claimed. Awesome. So now we can see who's claiming it. There's this guy here. You need to wake up, my friend. It's time to breed. He's happy though, so that's good. And they are the alpha actually in here. That's kind of good that we picked them. Oh, they're moving to the nest now. Oh, cool. Okay, so then they're going to be like in the nest. Oh, wow. And we found a new baby. Does that mean they've had a baby already? New dinosaur eggs have been found. Yes, they've laid eggs. Perfect. So our eggs will hatch. We've got 3 eggs here. Does that mean we'll get 3 babies? That's amazing if that's the case. We'll get them in 4 minutes. We'll get these eggs. That's awesome. Wow. And you can change the visuals of the nest mound and the eggs that appear in it. Oh my goodness. There's multiple variants on that. I didn't even see that. That's so cool. Well, I like that variant. Wow. Okay. And at any time you can see the mother and the father. So we've got the mothers all the way over here. Having a good day. What's her genetic stuff like? So she's got loads of good trends. She's got nocturnal, social, and defensive. That's actually a pretty good female to be breeding with. And then I'm pretty sure the dad is pretty good as well. The father is here having a fight with someone else. Well, that's classic them, isn't it? It's always the dominant ones that end up fighting. And they have tolerance, social, and defensive. So actually, they're a great one to be breeding with as well. Nice. This is such a cool new mechanic. I'm a big fan of this. Well, while we wait for that egg, let's upgrade our power situation because we can definitely afford it now. Let's at least start that research anyway. So it's operations, power 2. And you guys are able to do it. It costs, oh, it's 15 seconds, isn't it? It just costs 500,000, but now we have the money. So we can definitely get on it. And that's done now. So now we have the new power. Okay, cool. let's build ourselves a small power station over in a staff area somewhere. I want to put this at the back over here. Well, that is quite near our entrance, isn't it? We could put it over here. We could like cram it into this corner. And I actually think that's quite a decent idea because all we then need to do is connect it up to the substations. So we can use pylons now to hook this up to everything. And I think if we have a little relay going around, we can then put these in. Whoa, that's huge. Okay, let's put this in next to the backup power. I'm not going to get rid of the backup power, but it won't use it unless the power goes out, because basically everything's covered already. Ah, this hasn't quite covered everything, so we're going to need another one over here. Trying to get it so they're not all dependent on one thing as well, if possible. Like one pylon. But I think that's a nice little circuit. And then if we put a path in, we should have much cheaper power from the power station. There we go. Power output. So both power stations and backup generators can supply power to buildings and fences. And the total power consumption of buildings and fences within the same power delivery network must be equal to or lower than the available power, because obviously prevents it from losing power because it has enough power. So the total output of the power station can be increased with building upgrades as well, and we can place additional power stations instead to increase the power output. This one has 60 power output, and at the minute it's not using 26. So this is definitely cheaper, and its running cost will be lower than refueling these backup power generators, because to resupply a tiny amount of this, 50 fuel is 26k. So 14k of running costs to run this. Absolutely fine. I'm very happy with that. Okay, that is going to help our finances out loads. Look at these beautiful babies we have. The flying reptiles that I cannot remember the names of. They're so cool. That's amazing. Look at them. Oh, they're adorable. They're so tiny. Oh. I love that they're like feathered as well. We're actually breeding them though. That's awesome. Our breeding program is going so well in this habitat. We've got even more babies as well being bred here. So we're going to have loads eventually. How many have we got now? We've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've got 2 adults. Oh my goodness, I can't even count them all. We've got 3 juveniles and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 adults. So we got 9 of them, and we've got 3 more on the way. We definitely only need 1 breeding site, don't we? I guess we can stop breeding if we want them to. But that's amazing. They gotta just keep doing it. Well, we should definitely get a breeding, like a breeding ground in here. Oh, these guys are missing stuff. Well, what are you missing? Pasture. Right, well, we can easily add that in. Let's edit the environment and add some pasture in. Is that what you're looking for? Yeah, it is. Cool. I think that's everything they need, yeah. They're pretty happy with that. We haven't edited this much, actually. They need a bit of barren and a bit of pasture. Yeah, that looks good. I think that looks really good. Cool. And they have enough water, but I am tempted to give them slightly more water if we can. I'm going to add them a new water area in the middle, I think, because I feel like that's a bit better to have like a little bit of a lake in the middle. And this is... Oh, they're going to need fish. Yeah, of course they are. Right, before I forget that, let's put a couple of piscivore feeders in here. And you're in the way, my friend. There we go. There's 2 of them in there. And they're actually super happy with the environment now. They're happy with everything, and they got a bit more water. So that's good. So if we select our flying reptile nest area, we can see we have our arid nest there. We've got aviary nest 1. There's nest 2, which is pretty cool. Nest 3. Oh, I like that. That is really interesting. Wow, that is some really creative ones in here. And then R1 as well, that's quite arid. Seeing as they're in an arid environment, I'm going to use this one as well and put this over
Please
here.
be advised that our weather forecasts
Oh, no.
predict an incoming hurricane.
An incoming hurricane. Oh, well, that's good. What do we do? I guess open the shelters, right? Like, where did we put shelters in? I think we did. Yeah, there's a shelter here. Okay, well, everyone get inside.
Our weather forecast
Have we opened all of them? Yeah, I think we have.
hurricane threat level has been raised.
The hurricane threat level has been raised. Okay. That's not ominous, is it? The music has gotten a lot more tense. Do we carry on? What's about to happen? I just want to pause very quickly here to say that Frontier have kindly given me an affiliate link for Jurassic World Evolution 3. So if you're thinking about buying the game and you use my link to do it, I make a small commission, which really helps me out and the channel out. So if you are thinking of getting the game, I would really appreciate it if you did use my link, which is down in the description. Now back to the video. I'm terrified. Let's jump in a maintenance team vehicle. Can resupply that as well. I think it's fine. There's nothing that scary. It appears to be quite a nice day, he says. Come on, everyone. Time to evacuate. Get inside. Ooh, that's a bit close to the path. Oh, it is raining. Come on, everyone. You can do this. Rounding them up. Oh, no. The weather is definitely turning. That is not good. Okay, it is getting actively scary. Oh, a nest has been claimed. That's good. So they get claimed automatically by one of them if you don't choose. That's pretty cool. Whoa, that is windy as heck. Okay. Whoa, okay. It's definitely windy. I just wanted to see the hurricane from the ground to see what it was like. Well, I'm glad everyone's inside. We should probably let this person get inside as well, because this is quite scary. And these guys are agitated. They do not like this. I can kind of get that, to be fair. I'm getting nervous about these guys in here if they're agitated. I don't want them to fly at the roof and kind of cause some damage. And I feel like that could happen. It's very cool though, like the cinematic cameras you have and everything. Like everything looks so cool, doesn't it? I love the graphics. Look at that hurricane. What are they talking about? It's perfect weather. Come stand out in the rain. That is crazy. What are you guys doing out? Get inside. My goodness. There's always one, isn't there? It's good though, because like the maintenance teams and stuff can just fix everything automatically now, so you don't have to worry about it and go do it yourself. You can just kind of weather the storm. I think we're okay. Everyone's calmed down a bit, and it seems to be easing off a little bit. So I think we're safe now. I'm gonna just give it a minute though before we fully relax. Yeah, I think it's relaxed now. Okay. Let's close all the shelters and let everyone out. That was pretty scary. Okay, well, we've got total dinosaur appeal of 2,500. That's perfect. We need to increase the species to 3, and they really want us to get this one, which I cannot pronounce, but I can see it in the research. I think it's one of the ones we haven't got. If we look at dig sites, Flying Reptiles 2 has that one. So I'm gonna say we need to get this. Right, we need 9 logistics, which is everyone. But we do have it. So I think let's just get everyone working and crack on. Oh, we've got movement in a nest. Life is about to find a way out of Flying Reptile Nest 2. We need to rename these. Pteranodon. We've got a baby Pteranodon. That is a silver lining of a hurricane, isn't it? This one has got to be called Hurricane, right? If I can spell it. I think that's how you spell hurricane. Look at them. And there's another one. This one's going to be called Storm. Just so we know, you know, you've got to rename these. They got 2 little babies and Chopper. Are you the mother? If you're the mother, I swear. No, okay, fine. We've not been breeding the terrifying one that's attacked us many times. We've got Hurricane and Storm. We can't really see much because it's nighttime, but they are absolutely beautiful. And we've got a new contract. So profitable discovery. Profitables make a profit of 250,000 a minute. Discoveries research fertility. Oh, we could do that. Seeing as we kind of need all of these, I think we want these perks at the bottom. Let's go for discovery. Because we're kind of getting close with all of these. If anything, we should go more towards the blue ones, though, to be fair. But let's research fertility, because we've just finished our research that we were doing on the fossil sites. So I imagine the other one is in gene modification? No, it's not in here. Although we can start modifying our dinosaurs. Ah, it is in gene modification. It's the first one. Right, fertility. This one here. We do actually have enough people, though they're getting near the end of their tether with it. So, can we do it without them? No, we're going to need them. I tell you what, let's rest up our stuff. We don't want everyone getting really annoyed. So let's rest up those that have kind of been working quite a lot. Vasquez, we're going to send you on a rest. And the same with Jackson and Amanda. You guys can do a bit more before you need a rest, so I'm going to leave you. In fact, we could send them out on an expedition for the new flying reptile we just unlocked. I cannot remember what it's called. Ah, it's this one. We can actually look at how you pronounce it as well. And they've just got enough skill. It was meant to be. Right, go get them. And then I think let's have a look at how you pronounce them so I actually know. So they're this one.
Geosternbergia.
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 Yeah, Geosternbergia. Okay. I'm not going to remember that. Geosternbergia and
Kayuajara.
Kayuajar. Kayuajar and Kayuajara?
Kayuajara.
Kayuajara and Geosternbergia.
Geosternbergia.
Okay. I will try and remember these. Well, we've got a lot of resting and research going on. But at least we are breeding them, and that is going fairly well. Now, we're going to need to make a new enclosure for them anyway, the new ones. So let's try and make a 4. I'm on it. I feel bad that these guys don't have space for a 4th. I might actually modify this so they have a 4-dome aviary, because I feel like that's nicer, isn't it? We're going for ethics here. That was what they wanted. So let's improve the ethics of this and make their habitat even larger. We could make it bigger like that. We just need to adjust where the dome is. That actually would probably be better. Let's move this to here. Just for now. And then we can remove the path and this should work. I'm hoping. Yes, I think this will work when one of them leaves. So we just need them to fly away.
Damage
and
found, I'm on it.
we should be able to expand this. I hope they're not going to be able to escape though. That's the only thing. Well, I guess we'll see. I'm going to see if we can distract them and make them go away. Because I just kind of need them to be out the way there. Obstructed by hurricane and storm. There we go. Right, okay, they flew out of the zone for a second and we built it. Perfect. Now we should be able to get this round. We may just need to move the strength, and that is absolutely fine. This does not need to be exactly there. So what we're going to do is build in this section here. There we go. Now we've made it bigger. I feel that's much better for them. They've got a much bigger environment, and hopefully this is good for them. They, yeah, I mean, they don't really need much more, but we can put more of them in here. So they could do with a little bit more water, I think. Let's put another little pool in for them. And then, what else do they want? A little bit more barren and a little bit more... Yeah, barren is probably good, actually, over here. So if we select barren wilds, barren, we can make this whole area barren and maybe a little bit of arid. And that should be amazing for them. Yeah, they're loving it. Okay, cool. Now we can build another enclosure. We're going massive on the aviaries, but I think it's necessary, right? Like we should. And I've just realized the circles are where you build them from. I was looking at the arrows before, which is why I kept doing it wrong. But that's a rookie error. We're going to be building a big one here. And we can have little, like, guest needs in between them as well. I think this is going to work. And then we can put a nice viewing gallery in. To be honest, we could put one here that's opposite, but I'd like to have them kind of on the ends, like one there and maybe another one over here. I feel like that is kind of better. That encapsulates it a bit better. Right, and then that's going to come in to here, and we're going to link the other one up too and put some power in. Because now power is so much cheaper, we can easily put more power in. There we go. Right, let's put some power in. Gonna need a small substation over here. And then another small substation over here. There we go. Power's all hooked up. We've got a nice little circle going on as well. So hopefully if something gets damaged, the power should stay on, like generally across the place. And now we should have some expedition back. So let's analyze the fossils. We've got a couple here. Let's sell them. And then, yeah, we're getting loads for these. Wow, 9 of 10. Can we get more than that? It's 9 no matter what we do. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll do that then. And we'll get this scientist on it. And we'll crack through the research, basically, and make our way through. This is just an avian area, but I guess that's what they wanted here, wasn't it? Was they just wanted like an avian park in Las Vegas. So they've asked and we're delivering. New dinosaur eggs are found. Wow, okay. Do we need to turn these off? I mean, should we have a look at them? So it's been claimed. It's not a bad thing though. I'm not that sad about them reproducing, because as long as they have enough like space in the area, as long as they're happy, you know, like that's absolutely fine. We're just getting new free dinosaurs basically. How are you guys feeling socially? Adult population 4. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I guess when they grow up, there'll be more of them in here. But there's still plenty of space. Like, these guys live in big groups. Ooh, okay, these guys have more environmental issues now. They need more arid and more barren. Okay, is that because of the increased number in dinosaurs? Potentially. Okay, they're happy, they're happy. They're thriving again. I wonder if that is due to increased size though. Oh, so we'll see, I guess. We have plenty of them now. Look at all these dinosaurs. Oh, and the juveniles have different needs to the adults, don't they? That's what I'm messing up. So the juveniles need more arid. They're a bit more demanding than the adult population. Ah, okay, cool. I like that. So let's give them some more arid then. So I guess they wouldn't be flying for as long. They need a bit more time on the ground. Okay, I have finally managed to make this right for these guys. Okay, they have the perfect mix of everything, and I do need to check up on what the other ones need. But we got more Pteranodon babies, so let's check if these guys are happy. Okay, the Pteranodon babies are actually happy with everything, as are the adults. We've got even more of them. That's perfect. And the adults are also happy. But yeah, the babies have different needs, which I completely forgot. So we need to make sure we're keeping an eye on that and give them what they need as well as the adults. And now we've got the babies in here. I think that's enough for this video. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. It really helps the channel out. And I'll see you in the next one.